What's up, everybody? Gene Hack is here, your Builder All Training Support Specialist and Network Marketing slash MLM. Hello, Maria. Happy Friday. How you doing?
Eh, a little sad today
A little
because
sad.
that shooting is right in it's in my county. I'm in my county. I'm watching the vigil right now, and it's really difficult. It's like in my right in my county. It's
Wow,
pretty bad. Our whole community's talking about it. Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, it's sad to hear that things like that be happening, especially
yeah,
when it's right around our block.
yeah. It is about 20 minutes away from where I am. So
Man,
yeah, but other
sad to
than that,
hear.
I'm good.
But other than that, you're alive and kicking and
Yeah,
having a good Friday.
yeah. Was out and about today. How's your day?
So far so good. It was a busy day because unfortunately Emily, my oldest one,
Mm.
she has a ear infection and she didn't get to go to school yesterday or today.
Uh,
So I was stuck with both of them at the same time from morning all the way till my wife got here about 2 hours ago.
and I understand the earache is painful. It hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gene, don't say you were stuck with your babies. Don't let him hear you say
I
that.
didn't
That's
mean it
not
that way. I
nice.
mean, like, I
I
didn't get to do
know, but it
no
does
work.
sound
It was
right.
just
So
all play today.
there you
You were
go.
blessed.
You got
Wait, no.
exactly.
After watching this vigil I'm watching for those kids, you're blessed to have your baby. She's a
That's right.
blessing. I love that
True,
kid
true.
and all her princess wear. That's what I
I take
think.
the
I
back.
think it's
Let me fix myself. Today, I was not stuck with my kids. They were stuck with me.
oh yeah, there you go. That's it. For children.
How about that?
That's much better. Stuck with you trying to work with them. They are probably wanting more and more and more of your attention.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all
But
play
you
today and making the house a mess, but making sure I have to make sure I pick up before mommy gets home because
know,
then I'm gonna hear it.
the princesses rule.
Yeah, princesses definitely rule in this house,
Yeah.
and I have three of them.
Yep.
Well, two princesses, one queen. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Gotta make sure I say it right. Let me check on the groups. See, we got anybody? Okay, we got a couple of people watching. So, guys, today's Friday, and you know what that means? That means you guys are welcome here to ask your questions, your comments, your concern, or if you want to talk about any ideas that you might have for your business, or if you need some tips and tricks for your current business, we'll do our best to help you guys out and give you some ideas. Hello, Judy. And I'd even say hello to Stacy. Hi, Stacy, and hello, Lynn. We'll be getting some more people coming on here. We got Rick. What's up, guys? So, your questions you may ask, and let's see. What should I look at? Let me put all the groups here on the side, on the left screen, so I can see you guys and look at the questions at the same time. Oh, multitask. I'll put one eye over here, the other one over there, if that was even possible for me. All right, Lynn. What's up, Lynn? Digital virtual high five. Good to go.
Hello, Gene, everyone. Gene, I saw a post that you made. It was a screenshot. Can you expound on that for us a little bit?
A post, was it on the group? Because I've been having issues posting in the group all week. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the group. You're talking about on my personal page.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me, Gene. I'm probably going to have to go out and come back in. I think it had something to do with an affiliation type thing.
Okay. Well, the recent post that I made today was about one of my MLM businesses that I'm part of, which is the credit repair. I think we talked about it a couple of Friday nights before, not last Friday, but I did say that that is one of my network marketing businesses, which is credit repair. And I just haven't. When I first joined, of course, when you join to something brand new, you go hard. Well, I know in our team we went hard and we promoted. It was crazy. We did events, rented Lambos and all those things because that the lifestyle catches people's attention. And it did great. Over in my team, I had about almost 2,000 people on my team, and then people started to die out. Then it went to like 1,000, and so. But then after that, I think I don't remember what happened, but we decided to add another income stream to the business, and that like kind of send us, I guess, a bad message for the people that were brand new, because we were always teaching people, stick with the business that you joined, don't go jumping around. But then you got these leaders jumping around to something else. But it's as they say, do as I say, not as I do. And I tell people that as much as I can, because I might be in my chapter 6 of my book, my story. You might be in your chapter 1. You don't want to do all the things that I'm doing in chapter 6 or chapter 10. So I try to tell people that, you might see me do multiple things or join something else while I'm teaching you, oh, don't join something else. Because when you're brand new in any network marketing company, any MLM or any business or affiliate that you start, you want to be focused and capitalize on it as much as you can. So it kind of died out a little bit. I mean, I haven't left. Been in there for 3 years with that credit repair company, that network marketing company. They've been paying me, haven't stopped. And just recently, we just got together, a couple of the leaders in our team, and we decided, you know what, this company hasn't failed us. Let's ramp the things up again, get the team back up. Let's start doing lives, trainings, and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? I haven't posted anything about this business in a while, so I posted it, and that's probably what you saw, that post on my Facebook wall.
Yeah, I think that's it, Gene. And yeah, there's a very good lesson there when you talk about somebody getting in, initially or at the very beginning and haven't been doing it very long, versus, like you say, someone who's at a higher chapter.
Exactly, and you can apply that to any business that you're doing. Like even here with Builderall, if you guys that are brand new, you're starting out, you might see me do a whole bunch of things with Builderall, and you're like, oh, I want to do what Gene is doing, but you can't, because I went through the steps, the heartaches, those troubles, the pulling my hair, like why this isn't working. I think that's why I'm bald right here. I'm getting a bald spot already. But you can't, because you're starting out brand new. So, Builderall is this brand new thing for you. And there's so many things that you could do in Builderall, but you want to focus on one thing. Start with the most important thing when it comes to your business, a website. So you start with the Cheetah Builder and you work your way, learn it in and out. How do you add a button? How do you add a video? How do you use images and all these things that you need to learn for your business that you're going to do, whether it's network marketing, MLM, or affiliate marketing. You got to learn all these basics. Then you can start, adding social proof, adding chatbot, adding automation, and then maybe connecting your Builderall business with another opportunity that you might have. So yeah.
Hey, Gene, you know what? I love what the point of what you're saying. It's kind of like people don't, and I think the important thing is that you do say that directly. It's not enough to say, do as I say, not as I do. The way you're
Yeah.
explaining it now is the way it does need to be explained to team members. What you need to have them understand is that they don't have the bandwidth to do it. They don't have the capacity to do these things. And if they want to be successful, they need to build the foundation so they can then put other things on top of that foundation. So it's not that I want to use the juggling, but even with jugglers, you juggle with one or two pins until you learn how to manage more pins. But you're going to keep dropping them all if you try to juggle with too many pins before you've learned to master juggling with a few pins. So yeah, I guess that's what they call pins. So that's just another way of looking at it. But I mean, your point is very valid. The only thing I don't agree with is when people do that. Do as I do, don't do as I say, not as I do. People want to understand. People need to understand. If they understand your heart, that you're really trying to help them so they can have success to shore up their foundation, I think they can receive it a lot better. So that would be my only thing with it. But your point is well taken. So I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, thank you. And you know, I don't know everything, and like I said, we made our mistakes back then, and we saw the results. You know, going from 2,000 team members in my downline to 1,000, and then I think like 500. So I learned my lesson. So that's where I learned to not just say, like you said, don't just tell people or your teammates, hey, do as I say, not as I do, but explain to them, hey, you know, I'm here. I'm going to help you make sure you succeed because I already went through where you're going through right now. So I can help you get to where I'm at a little faster, but understand that I'm at a different level and, you know, I might have a wider reach or a bandwidth, as you said. Let me see. Any let me refresh. It's frozen for some reason. But while I'm refreshing here, you guys have any question towards Builderall or anything that's going on recently with you guys?
I actually have a question, Dean. So I'm right at the place where I started today to try to work with Mailing Boss 5.
Okay.
And I actually have a meeting in the morning with one of my team members who wants to learn more about it because she wants to use it. So ironically, I started using it because I need to use it. I'm working on some projects and I want to start with 5 to move forward. So I don't have to, you know, go backwards and do things now and then put it in there later. And but I'm meeting with her tomorrow too. So I've been playing with it today, and I really want to know if there's anything that I should know. I tell you, I know they said the workflow wasn't working all the way, and so far I'm finding some glitches where I'm trying to save some things. It's not necessarily saving right, but it does look amazing in terms of the way it's supposed to work. It's really great. I just want to know though if there's anything you know of or any tips or anything you can give me that would help me myself and for helping my team member tomorrow as we work on it tomorrow morning.
Okay. Well, first, hello, Willie, and hello, Marilu. So, for Builder for Mailing Boss 5.0, the only thing I can recommend right now, since, like I said, it's still in beta, they're still adding things, there's still glitches, since it is in beta, but we hope that by January or maybe sooner, it will be out of beta. Everything will be added there. But I know with the regular Mailing Boss, I recommend if you're gonna use it for funnels and things like that on your website, to use the current Mailing Boss because we know that everything there it's functioning and it's working. I know with 5.0 Mailing Boss, I created a funnel, connected a list, and I tried transferring the funnel, and the list didn't transfer over with the emails and all that. So that's something that hopefully they'll get fixed with 5.0 Mailing Boss. But yeah, that's the only thing I can recommend is if it's not something that you you really need with 5.0, stick right now with the regular Mailing Boss. Because as we both know, that has no problems. But that's just my opinion. Hopefully
Okay,
that.
I mean I appreciate that. I really do want. I don't want to spend so much time doing one thing and then having to switch it over later. But I guess it's valid points that you're making. So thank you for that heads up from your perspective. I appreciate it.
Gotcha. You're welcome. And and I understand where you're definitely coming from, because I wouldn't want to, start something and then once 5.0 releases and man, I gotta switch. It's gonna suck, but unfortunately, that's what we gotta deal with right now. And I saw Judy's hand, and then I'm gonna get you, Mari. Or are you throwing
Hi,
gang signs or
James.
peace
No,
signs?
no.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you. My question is, I've been in Mailing Box in the 5, and it's all very exciting and everything. And I just click everything and go, oh yeah, that does this, that does that. But then I back out because I think I'm not using it till it's finished.
Mhm.
So I go back to the 4, which is fine. My question is, when the 5 becomes available, you might not know this, but when it becomes available, will all our links still work, or do we have to go back and check them?
Depends. What links are you talking about? Because
Well,
remember,
you know,
since
like if you've got links to go to a Mailing Box, you've got your forms and your email marketing forms and everything in your websites and that. Will they
well,
still
for
stay the
when that
same?
happens, all you would need to do is just then relink that email marketing form, relink it to a new list that you already created in 5.0.
Okay, so we recreate a list in 5.0 ready to go over?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
First, do you know that right now when you create a Cheetah page and create a capture form, you could link it to MailinBox 5.0? You know that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
So
that's all you have to do.
Do you recommend doing that or staying with the 4?
Same thing like I told Stacy. Right now, 4
Stay
it's
with the
working
4.
perfectly for
Yeah.
me.
That's okay.
The
Stay with the
emails
4.
are transferring with no problems.
Yeah.
So stick with 4 for now.
Okay.
Until we give the green light.
That's okay.
And trust me, we're testing it in the back end
Yeah.
every day as much as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we all want it as much as everybody else. All right, Mari. High five. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, my question is related to Mailing Boss and of course Mailing Boss 4, because I haven't even entered to 5 because I'm waiting until they say go for 5. That's the day that I will go in. No? But with 4, I want to know how can I have some text in a certain size. And for example, for my signature, I want to have a smaller size, of my font, but I haven't figured out or I haven't found how I can have different sizes in my text.
So now when you say sizes, you're talking about the sizes of the body?
Let's say that I have a mail that I will send and it's all in a text box, no? And I have like hello, and all the paragraphs. And at the end, I want to have my signature. And my signature, it says Marilule, I don't know, a founder of Great Sky Solutions. So that line, I wanted to be in a smaller size.
Okay. Opening Mailing Boss. So I can share my screen. And I think I'm gonna close all these windows because it's killing my internet. So where's my phone? I'm gonna have to look at. So guys, if you have any questions, I recommend you jump on the Zoom because this is it's going really slow for me, the internet. So I might not see the questions on the Facebook, but I'm gonna open up at least the network marketing group, and I'll see the questions here on my phone for that group. But for the other groups, I might miss it, and I'm sorry in advance. All right, so let's open up Mailing Boss. And where did you guys go? I'm gonna put you guys over here. And I'm gonna open up a campaign. Se me fue.
Salud.
Gracias.
Salud.
All right, let me share my screen. New email sequence. I'm gonna do that. Testing size. Let's do this and save. Okay. Come on. All right, so you're saying you have an email here, and then you want to say,
Jean and your
thank you,
title.
and then Jean Hackes. And you want this to be
And
bigger?
No, well, Jean Hackes, and then, for example, owner or CEO or something. So that title, your title, below your name. Well, it really doesn't matter, any text from there.
I would do as you say, below my name. CEO of
Yes.
Simplest Advertising.
Exactly. So that just there, I just really don't want to see that space between your name and your title. And then that title in a smaller size. So those two requests. I know, really?
Okay, so right here.
I never saw that.
So here you have your font family, so you can make a different font. But then this is the font size.
Oh, yeah, I thought that those were like spaces between lines, but no, that's the size. Oh,
the size.
Okay, yeah, solved. Perfect. And
so another thing is, so you see how big the space is right here?
Yes.
That's because I press enter. But if you hold shift and then press enter, you see how it doesn't go that far? Oh. Then now you can make this, maybe you want it smaller.
And
then you want your name to be bigger.
Jean.
So everybody can see Jean Hackes. Come on.
That's magic. I'm so glad.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. That's on my list. Thank you.
Now you guys know. There you go.
I know all my emails were like it with that space there and all the same size, and I just really didn't like them. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Me too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Look at that, guys. We solved something today. Yes, we didn't just have fun.
That's fun to solve things.
Oh yeah.
I totally missed that whole thing, Jean. I was in CVS buying peppermint chocolate candies I was craving. And I totally missed the whole thing you just saw.
I guess you're going to have to watch us on the replay.
It's okay. You probably already know the solving part of it already.
Yeah, it's just changing the size of the fonts inside your email in Mailing Boss.
Oh, okay. I probably do know how to do that. But Gene, no, you did not just say that. Is he funny, guys? He said, I just have to watch the replay. I feel you, Gene. That was worth it. That was funny.
Just because I love you. And you guys are awesome. Yeah, Friday night I go a little crazy. But yeah, it was just this. So she wanted, let's say, like the name, right? My name here, and here you have the CEO, and I wanted it a little bit bigger. Come on, what's going on? All right. So another thing that I also showed them is that when you press enter, you get all this big space right here. But if you hold shift,
Shift, enter.
then
and you
enter,
get it.
then you get it like
Absolutely. I know
that.
that one.
And then the
Good one.
size, this is where you get the size. So Mari was having a problem because she thought this was the spacing between, but it's not the spaces between, it's the actual font size. So that's what we solved for her. So now she can have a title here smaller and then her name bigger.
Good one. And thank you for showing me again, Jean. I appreciate it.
I still recommend you can go watch the replay.
And if you miss anything, you can watch the replay.
Exactly. Go ahead, Judy.
Okay, so while we're on emails, I've created an email template so that I have the heading on top and I can use it again. I'm not
That's smart.
quite sure. I've created, I created 2 templates, and I think when I did the second one, I lost the first one. So is there a way that you can create more than one template, and then when you start, you can pull it in? You can choose which one you want?
To my knowledge, we should be able to have multiple templates. I personally have not used templates because I don't, usually my emails are not that lavish or pretty looking. It's just simple text.
I want mine to be pretty.
But yeah, usually when you create your template, this should all be right here. So for those of you guys that are watching, don't know what she's talking about, when you go to Mailing Boss on the left side corner, you get this when you click on it, and you get templates, and you have here my templates, which is this right here. So you should have, if you created one, you can create multiple, and then you can select which one you want.
So when do you select it though? Before you do the email, or?
Let's see, if I'm not mistaken, yes. So right here.
So you go to your templates first, you click on the one you want.
So right here, this is where you can just update it. But let's create,
Okay.
let's add it to that one that we were doing. Email campaigns. Save it next. Oh, no, wait, template. Duh. Okay, so I didn't press save before, so my name, Gene, everything's gone. But yeah, so once you're over here, you have your upload template.
Hang on a minute. So you went to the templates, you clicked on the template you wanted to use, and
no,
then
I didn't have to click it. I was just showing you that you can update it if you needed to update it. You just update it from there first.
Yeah.
And then once you come to your email, where you're writing your email, you have the option to upload a template or click on change and select template. And then you will see your templates here. If you had 5 or 6, then you would choose whichever one you want to choose.
So do you choose the template before you add material in the email?
I would recommend that you do because it's going to replace everything.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So before you start anything, do your change template and select the one that you want.
Fabulous. Oh, see, that's 2. Tick, tick, tick. Thank you.
And you could even select from all the stock of templates that we have. You select
Yes,
the ones that
yeah.
you like, and then from there you can select them inside your email.
So if you clicked, if I like something that was in the template stock, if I clicked on that, would it take it into my templates?
Mhm.
Okay, fabulous. See, glad I saw the little reminder that you were on this morning. It's Saturday morning here, so there's always a lot of activity.
Ah.
Thanks.
Yes.
And just to show everybody here that's watching, so when you click on templates, you have my templates. These are the ones that you create, okay? But when you click on gallery, these are all the ones that are already in there within Builderall, and you can just import.
Oh, it looks like they've added more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I should probably start making my emails pretty. These are nice.
Some really,
Another
really nice
trick,
ones.
Jean, another way to handle, and Judy, another way to do the is, I mean, I use templates, but you also can just open up one that you have. Say you don't have it saved as a template. You can do this in Mailing Boss 4. You can open it up, just copy the HTML code, and then go back to the new one and paste the HTML code. That's another way to copy the entire format, or even a section of an email that you want to, that's in an old one that you want to put in a new one. Sometimes I do that as well.
Or
Yep.
or you can duplicate, no, one that you already like, you duplicate it and you substitute the text.
Yes, that as well. But for some, I can't remember right now why sometimes I'm doing it from the code. Maybe because I'm already in the other one that I opened up and I started. I'm doing like a workflow and I already have it open. And so now I don't want to go out, save the other one, reopen. I just go copy the code and lay it into the new one that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Also, Jackie did a great training that I love watching, and I learned from it, where you can go, I forgot the name of the website, but it's like a email designer. So you can design it all pretty and all, and then you can export it and import it into Mailing Boss, and it transfers all the code and everything with pictures. And it's a really cool email template designer if you want to go way
That
above
she
and
did.
beyond.
I don't remember the name of it, but I've seen that training that she did, and it's really good. If I when I get inside now, if I can remember the name, I'll put it in the chat. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, awesome. Go ahead, Willie.
Oh, how you guys doing?
Doing good.
All right.
December already.
Are you ready to answer some questions?
Hold on, give me a second. I gotta think about that.
Yeah. Well, it's about email.
Kryptonite.
I'm more on the. I'm trying to figure out the. I'm trying to think of it. Like the bounce and all this, the analytics. It's like I'm lost when it comes down to the analytics. Now to make it pretty and all that, I can do all that. But to understand the emails, I really like to know what I'm doing when I'm doing it.
So the question from what I got from there is trying to understand when you have your email campaigns and they're going out and it sends an email and then you get the report of bounce rate, open rate, click-through rate, all that stuff. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, because right now I'm at the point of sending out some things, but I'm like, am I sending it out or what am I doing? right now I'm in the loss phase. So I like to know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. So I'm
Let's see if I find.
I need email 101. Well, half of 101.
Mhm. If you need like a whole email 101, definitely recommend watching. What's his name? Is it Sergio?
No, I know who you're talking about, and he's up above where I'm trying to get at, because when I get this point, I know the rest of it once I know what everything is.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can
Julio.
find
Julio.
Julio, there you go. Yeah. I don't know why I said Sergio. Let me see if I find one of my campaigns that's being sent right now. Because of the RPM, I have so many emails. And because of MAB, all my stuff is pushed.
I know.
Give me 1 second, guys, as I go through all these email campaigns.
It's like I'm part of MAB and RPM, but I like to know what I'm doing. It's like I know it's doing something, but what is it that I like to know it.
In the case of RPM and MAB, well, you don't have to do anything, no, because the sequence is just flowing and it's going. But yes, if you want to know which emails have been sent and if they have been opened, etc., that's what Jim is going to show right now.
It's like with the RPM, I bought some traffic and it went out. I did pretty good, so I heard, but I like to know what is how can I say it? I'm a simple person, so I'm gonna put it into simple words. I like to know what I'm doing, like 1 + 1 = 2. I like to know that. So,
well, I'm gonna shock you, man. 1 + 1 is 11. Just so if you put them together, that's 11. Right?
Yeah.
Confusion at its highest point.
Yeah. Okay, so I think let me see.
You on a trip tonight, Gene? I'm gonna drive to the Bronx to see you. You know I'm up here in Westchester, right? I'm not that far. I'm just saying.
I mean, you could definitely go to a Bronx because I'm not there.
That's not where you're at. I thought you
Nope.
well, I know you're here. You're in New York. I'll find you. Ain't that many people in New York. Don't believe what they say. I'll find you.
I'll do you one better. I'll send you my address so we can chill. I'll buy you a drink.
You
you drink, I don't know if you drink.
Soft drink. I don't drink, but it'll be a soft drink. It's all good.
And then forget the drink. I'll give you a big hug. I'm a hugger.
Me too.
All right. So.
And what about all of us? No, that's not fair. Okay.
Well, you guys get a digital hug. Digital hug.
Just send me a pound. I'm all right.
All right. So here we have one. So there's part of the RPM one. This is one of the old ones. When I say old ones, it's not really that old, but since we updated it, things have changed. So you have the welcome email right here, and you have 56 sent, 7 opens and 1 click, and 0 unsubscribe. So here, if you wanted to like edit it, or oh damn, I went back to that.
Where did you open that screen, Jen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's what I want to do. So when I went to campaigns, click on all email sequence, and I have them right here. So if you click on campaigns, email sequence, if it loads, come on. Okay, good thing I have it open here already. But these are all the email sequences that are being sent. I have about 87. So these are all that are sending. Now I will click right here in options. So only one email sent. Okay, so maybe not this one. Let's see. Which one was the one that I found that it's sending?
And sign up. No.
Okay, so this one is called RPMBA follow-up. So let me find that campaign right here. Okay. Let's make sure that it is that one. Nope. Oh, wait. Maybe there's more than one. Yeah, there's more than one. Oh, man. Oh, this one. I think it's this one. Nope, it's not that one either. This one. Let's see. Okay, this one. So in this one, let's say I want to see the first email that's being sent. So I'll click on campaign overview. Whoops, not alt. So I'm going to open it in a new tab. So you can see this exact email that's being sent. 56 was sent. Confirm deliveries. If there's any errors, you can see what's going on over here. Okay, and then you have your open rate. You can see that out of the 56, only 5 unique opens. And total opens, it's 7. So only 7 people basically open out of 56. And then you have your information here. And the click rate, that's when someone opens your email and they click on a certain link that you have in your email where it said, hey, come back here to the system and purchase. Click on the link below or click here to find out more. If they clicked on that, you'll see total URLs, how many links you have in your email. And then here there's 2 links in that email, but they only clicked on it on one of them. Your bounce rate, that's if I were to send an email to Gene Heikes at gmail.1.com. That's not an email because there's a gmail1.com instead of it being gmail.com. So that's gonna bounce because it's not gonna go anywhere. So you'll see that here, and that'll tell you that whoever put in that email didn't put a real email. So you'll see that here that there's a bounce rate, meaning that there was basically it's like you're throwing a ball, and instead of going through the hole of a wall, it's actually a solid wall, so it bounces back because it's not gonna go anywhere. And then you'll have your unsubscribe, so you'll know that on email 1, if you get 7 people that opened it and they didn't like whatever you sent them, they can unsubscribe, and you'll see that information here. You'll see that there'll be 1 unsubscribe or 2 or 3. And then you can go to your next email and see what's going on with that email. Click on, oh, that didn't open in a new tab. So you'll see how many people open on the second email. So out of the 56, only 4 people opened. And 0 clicks. Nobody clicked on that.
Okay.
But
Okay, so
the other screen, the one that you got all the emails and all the openings and everything. Like the one showing on all of them together.
so that was when you click on this right here. You see it says options, sequence, campaigns report. So you'll see all the emails that are being sent, how many opens,
Of
how
the
many.
sequence. Mm.
Yeah. So this is email 1, this is email 2, email 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on.
And in your case, what do you do when in your campaigns, funnels, or whatever, people don't open your emails? What strategies do you use?
Clickbait, unfortunately. It works. You bait them into opening.
Mm.
There's a lot of tricks that you can do. You can use emojis in your emails. So you can go to Google and type in emojis, and then you can select an emoji, copy, and paste it. And since we're in the make money niche, right? Make money online. You can write on your headline, "Hey, I sent you an amount. I need you to confirm it." And they're gonna be like, "Wait, what?" They're gonna click on it. It might be some kind of depend on where your moral compass is. Some sleazy way, but it gets people to open.
Mm.
Either that or just keep emailing people until they unsubscribe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you don't want people that won't open your email.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can actually type on your headline, "Hey, don't open me." People will open.
Reverse engineering.
Exactly. Like, wait, they don't want me to? You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna open it. It'll work.
Okay.
Let me look at the group right here. I'm gonna go one by one on the group, since if I open all of them, my computer turns into a turtle for some reason. Any questions on the group?
I have another question once you're finished there.
I mean, you could ask it when I'm looking. I can still listen.
My other question is related to Cheetah, and I don't know if that option appeared recently or I just missed it because I had not searched for it. But inside a site, before we used to have the option to create a new page inside the site. And now what I saw is that we can create like the turbo page or a members page. And I didn't see before the members page. So when you create that one, it includes like a button with 2 options and then a frame. But I had not seen that option before.
Let me open up Cheetah to see what you're talking about. Okay, I don't see any questions in the group.
And I was a little bit confused because we have options for member site on top, then inside the site and on the left. And I said, well, what's the difference between all of those? Or are they doing the same thing or what?
Okay, so you're talking about when you're over here?
Uh-huh.
So create.
Well, the solution. The solution is when you're not sure, click, check it out, figure it out, play with it. That's the answer, but I can't wait to see what it is. you're
I-
referring to also.
I did, but I didn't understand the difference between the options that we have on top and there.
Probably
And
just more options.
I don't see that option in yours. And the one that I was working on, I had create page and then create new page turbo, and then there was another option, create. I know. Once you create a members area, then you get another one to create a page for that members, no? Site.
Yeah, so if you create a membership site and you have, you know, a locked or not, it doesn't have to be locked. But then a new option pops up over there that says create member page. And that is the page where you can technically send them, that's like their home screen. So they can log in, log out, and things like that.
So that option appears when we decide to create a membership site.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Judy. High five.
Getting all my questions answered. This is great.
Mhm.
So still in Cheetah, I have a domain name. It's one page. And when I give that domain name to someone's Trade with Judy, so just go here, they open the page up, and then there's a button on the page and it says enter the training room. Now I've had it for ages, and for some reason it's decided not to work. When I click on it, it just comes back to that same page when it should go to my Zoom link.
Have you? So you
I've
said
deleted it. I've deleted it, started again several times. I must be doing something wrong. I don't know what I've done wrong. It just comes back to the same page. Doesn't go to the Zoom.
Okay, are you on Cheetah right now and on that page?
Hang on, I'll get it up.
So what I want you to do is to open up Cheetah, and then when you go to your, well, let me show you.
It might be a Zoom thing, Judy. What are you using, like an invite link, or what kind of link are you using to go to
No,
your
it's just a
Zoom?
straight link to Zoom.
But how is it like Zoom? When you send people to Zoom, you send them to a particular role, so a particular account, to a meeting that's scheduled with a password or not a password. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, because I know some people have Bitly's that go to their Zoom. I'm just throwing this out there. Just double check that the link that you're using for your Zoom, that Zoom hasn't changed the structure of how that link is set up. And it's not the invite link. That's what I'm thinking, because I've seen things like this happen before. So I would check my Zoom link, see what Jean's going to show you. But
I've done all
I would
that.
keep
I've
that
done
in
all that.
mind.
Yeah, thanks,
Okay.
Tracy. I did all
You're
right.
welcome.
Okay, so do you want me to share? Go on, show me what you're going to tell me.
So on your page, once you get to your Cheetah website,
Yeah.
let's say that this is your page that you're trying to work on.
Yeah.
Give me the public link. So click on manage public link, copy, and then if you don't mind, you can either send it here in the chat
yeah,
or send it
okay.
to me on Facebook.
Wait a minute.
That way you
I'll
can
put
just
in
send
the
it to me.
chat. Okay, where's my page? Here. So you want the, oh, hang on, you want me to go here? Go here. I've got a website page. I don't have a link.
It should say manage public link when you click on the three little dots.
No, it doesn't. Can I share and show you?
Sure, let me stop sharing. Hold on. And share screen. All right, you should be able to share your screen now.
Okay, share screen. And I'll go to this one and share. So this is my page, right? I've had it for ages. And there's no public link here.
Oh, because you're inside your actual site. So go to home, where it says home right there. then where's your?
Oh, I don't find it.
Okay, and that's where you get the public link right there.
Oh, okay. This one, enable public
Mhm.
link.
So what that
Okay.
does, what it's going to do is going to give me a copy of your page, and it's going to send me transfer copy to my Builder account. That way I can look
Okay.
at it, play with it, and do it all without having to do what we're doing right now, share the screen through yours.
Yep.
Okay. Let me.
I mean, I've had it for a couple of years, and all of a sudden it's just gone silly. And I thought, oh, for heaven's sake! So I've got a new button. I made a new page.
Oops. Let me put it on this browser. All right. Yes, I'm gonna get Judy's page. And let's publish. All right. All right, so this is your link, right?
Yep.
Ah, there you go.
Are you kidding me?
It might
Ah.
be. That might be the issue. Let's try it out. Well, it's gonna kick me out. If it works, it's gonna tell me to leave my Zoom. Yeah, it says open up Zoom, and I'm not gonna open up Zoom.
No, because you're already on Zoom.
Yeah.
So what did you put HTTPS in the middle?
Yep. And you have to make sure you put your HTTPS here, or HTTP. But always go for HTTPS because that's the secure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ah, thank you. See, as soon as you did that, I went, of course you need that there. But how many times did I do it? Thank you.
Sometimes you need to step back and either you see it yourself or you just get a second opinion. And the thing here, you didn't get a second opinion. You got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got all these people.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're glad we were able to help. Go ahead, Willie.
All right. I have a lot of emails. Well, websites. Is it a way that I can send them over to Builderall? It was some way. I don't know if it was old or not. It's like I buy it from GoDaddy and I send it over to Builderall, and I only pay the initial price. So where at GoDaddy I might pay $16, but every year I only pay $8. If that brings up any memory of yours, I might have to go support.
Wait, what's the question? So you have multiple sites that you've purchased, well, domains that you purchased with GoDaddy, right?
Yeah, GoDaddy network out all over. But I want to have them at one site, so and it will be cheaper for me also.
Okay.
Just say I bought one from GoDaddy and I wanted to bring it over to Builderall, and would how would I do that?
So what I recommend, what I would do and how I do it right now for me, I purchase my domains through Namecheap, right? So genehackers.com, One Little Link, simplest-advertising.com, all those domains are purchased in Namecheap, and I pay the yearly fee, and then they're connected with Builderall. So Builderall is what hosts the website and connects to Namecheap, the domain.
Mhm.
Instead of me having purchased the domain through Builderall, because through Builderall, domains are usually like around $12, $14, $15, depending. And then I don't know what's the yearly, because I only bought it once on domain, and then I didn't renew it. So I'm not sure if it's 12 yearly, or if it brings down the price like the other host names like Namecheap and GoDaddy do. But I know with Namecheap, they're really affordable. They're super cheap, hence the name Namecheap. And if you have others like GoDaddy, HostGator, and like you say, you have different domains all over, what you could do is then stick to one domain provider. In my sense, I recommend Namecheap, right? So open up a Namecheap account, and then you transfer that domain name from GoDaddy to Namecheap, and then you go to your HostGator, transfer that domain name to Namecheap, and then you have all your domains in one domain service.
Okay, because what I've been doing is get them from all over, and I bring them over to Bitterall, and I change the name
DNS settings. Yeah, the name servers. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, you can keep doing it that way, but stick to one. Right, stick to one provider. Whether you're gonna stick with GoDaddy, stick with GoDaddy, or go with Namecheap or HostGator, whichever one you want to use. But stick with that one, and then you just do the connection from that to Builderall. Or
because what I've found out is that if I buy it from somewhere else and I want to have it at Bitterall, Bitterall will have it as it will charge me the name, the oh man, can't think of the words right now. It will keep it at the
privacy settings, or
no. It will keep it at the cheap value. Well, I'm gonna say it. Cheap value, like the discount or what it is.
Are you saying the renewal price is lower on Builderall than it is on the other domain providers?
Yes, it won't charge you nothing else but the I can't think of the word right now.
Well, is it you're talking about for the SSL certificate?
Yes.
Yeah, I think what he's talking about, Gene, is that on some of these places where you buy domains, they'll charge an extra fee. And I'm not sure about Namecheap, but I mostly use NameSilo lately, and they do include it. But again, if you're with Builderall, it's a fee that you don't have to worry about.
Yeah, so with Namecheap, they do no, they don't provide it. It's something that you can purchase extra. But the good thing is once you connect the name service to one of your Builderall websites, that is automatically already given to you with your membership. The secure HTTPS, the SSL on your domain, and you can link 15 domains to your Builderall account. Then after that, I think it's $5. Was it? I think so.
Yeah, I've came close.
So here's the thing, guys.
One other thing I wanted to mention to Will is, Will, if you are connected, like Gene was just saying, and right now, if you're currently paying extra for the SSL, if it is connected to Builderall, then you don't have to pay that fee. So you can stop paying them for that once you connect it to Builderall.
Oh, so everything's all good.
That's right.
Yeah, so if wherever you have your domains purchased, GoDaddy, if they're charging for SSL, you can take that off, because once you connect that to Builderall, you already have that included. And what I was gonna say is, when it comes to your domains, you have maximum 15 to connect to Builderall. I know we have a tendency of just connecting domains, but in reality, we might not be using them. They're just there collecting dust. Because I know I had that problem. I was gonna add a domain. I'm like, it came up. You already ran out. I was like, wait, what? I was like, how? I'm like, man, I really have connected this many domains to my Builderall account? It can't be. So then I started looking. I'm like, okay, let me see what domains I have connected. I'm like, okay, I don't use this anymore. Okay, this program is not working. Okay, let me unlink. So unlink all those domains. And now what I'm doing is I'm not trying to connect too many domains unless it's something that I really need, and just do a subdomain. So like with the RPM, I was thinking of buying a new domain and linking it up. I'm like, you know what? I don't need to. I just did a subdomain, rpm.genehawkins.com. Simple, easy, and I don't have to pay anything extra, and I don't lose my domain quota. So I recommend you guys, if it doesn't matter to have a subdomain, then go ahead, create a subdomain, and also have a domain name that's kind of like either your brand or something generic. Like it can be your name, like for me, so Gene Hawkins, or my business, Simple as Advertising. So you can then create rpm.simpleasadvertising, funnelclub.simpleasadvertising. Whatever it is, you can create a subdomain and don't have to use up all of your 15 domains. Okay, go ahead.
Gene, I just wanted to also mention, that is great information, and that's something that I ran into too. I used up all my 15, and then I realized that, hey, I can go back and put some of these as a subdomain. And the other thing is if someone has some sites that they want to bring over to Builderall that are WordPress sites, if you go into a WordPress cloud, then you have unlimited domain that you can add in there for your WordPress sites, and you're only limited by the size that you have on the site for what do they call that, Gene?
The cloud server?
Yeah, how much space you have.
Yeah, how much space you have in your cloud server. And you had another question, Will?
No, I'm just gonna make subdomains. I have passive income with Willie.com, and I add everything on to that, like RPM dot passive income with Willie, if you can hear that I have a little problem with my voice, I had a stroke. So, but I've had, I think I have 4 or 5 websites that I have to that. So that's a good one. I back on that one.
Awesome, good. Stacy, you get your digital high five.
Hey, yeah, so I just want to throw this out here too. So I own over, I don't know, 60, 70 at this point. Maybe I got rid of some domains. I used to have more. And I've had the same account for about 15, 16 years with, well, now it's IONOS. It used to be One and One. Doesn't really matter who it is. But the reason that it makes sense, it's also just like nowadays, we all know, like, for example, if you have cryptocurrency and you have it on a stick, if you have it on, it's a security issue. When you have stuff all over the place, you lose control over it. So you having it in one place, and listen, Builderall is wonderful. We all love Builderall. But to me, it's just kind of like dividing things for safety and security. I don't want, we can connect our domains, like everyone was saying, to Builderall, but to bring them over into Builderall, I just feel like it's just like separation of church and state, or just, having thing. I think it's an asset that you want to have control over, and having all of those assets in one place where you can monitor them. And you don't this I just personally think it's a smart move for a lot of different reasons, regarding ownership, regarding control, and regarding security. I think it's a wise strategy to have all your domains in one place, separate, in my opinion, from where you host your websites. I've done that. I've been doing tech for years, and I've always done that for myself and for my clients. And I just want to suggest that people consider that, because it's just a safety issue for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, me too. All my domains are in Namecheap, and I don't have any domains that I have purchased with Builderall. Not that I haven't. I did once when they released the feature to be able to purchase. What best way to learn on how to purchase the domain through Builderall than to actually purchase one? And I didn't renew it because I didn't need it. It was just for me to learn. But yeah, definitely, I recommend what Stacy said. Right, if you want to use GoDaddy, Namecheap, HostGator, oneandone.com, and I forgot what was the other one that Linwood said. Use those. Name Silo. There you go. Find whichever one suits you best. For me, it's Namecheap. For Linwood, it's Name Silo, and then stick with it and purchase your domains from there. And go ahead, Mari.
Thank you. I have another question related to that. Is there a way to export all our sites name? Because I have lots of sites with subdomains, but because we only get to see, like, I think only 10 per page. Is there a way that we could get like a list of all the names that we are using on all our sites?
As in, hold on, where is this?
Published and unpublished.
Okay, so what I think you want to do.
Isn't that in when you click on
Just go to
domains? Domains?
One way that I
like inside but inside Cheetah, because here we can see.
over here, let's say to have Gene Hawkins. Whoops, no, my bad. So you want to click on view details. You can see the information right here. Then you click on manage DNS. Okay, continue. And so right here on the side, you see these are all the subdomains that I have to it. And the connection I have RPM, earning Tuesday, MB ready, the ready funnel, chatbot test, 90 day. So these are all subdomains that are health.genehawkis. RPM.genehawkis. So you can see all your subdomains that are connected to this domain right here. That's genehawkis.com.
And from there, can we export that list or no?
I didn't see. Whoops. What I do? Go back. Let me see if maybe it's here. I don't see. Okay, let's go back over here. Manage DNS. And I don't see an option to export the stuff, just add. Yeah, I mean, your best bet, you can select them all and copy paste to an Excel sheet.
Okay, so instead of taking the names from Cheetah, it's better to take them from here.
And you can put it right here. So you do CNAME. When you do CNAME, that's the subdomains right here. That way you don't get all this other stuff like the MX, Mayo, and all this.
Okay.
So that is in your DNS manager. And for you guys that don't know how to get there, you click on apps and you see DNS manager right here.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And another question related to what Stacy was saying and Will was asking, if I have a domain, I buy my domains in GoDaddy, so I have them all there. And I bought one for one of my clients who had their own platform, build their own platform, but then they stopped paying for it. So their domain and website and everything stayed on inside their platform. But the domain was bought by me in my own, So is there a way that I can recover that domain that was with a site inside their platform, since I have it and I bought it outside Builderall?
So you're saying you bought a domain, right? So let's say you bought redcaps.com. You bought it with, let's say, Namecheap. And then what you did was you connected that domain to whatever platform they were using, right? Or were they using Builderall?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, all you have to do is, if you want to get that domain back and like use it for your own personal use, correct? So then all you have to do, it's either change the DNS servers, but actually, so 2 Builderall accounts, and that is connected. So you have to send a message to support, letting them know, hey, I have this domain, but it's connected to this Builderall account, which is not mine. But as you can see, and you want to show proof, because they're going to be like, oh, we can't disconnect that domain. And you said their account is closed already, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is related to what you were saying, not to have everything inside the platform, so that we can still have our access to our domains outside.
Yeah.
I don't think she needs support, Jean, because all she has to do, first of all of our servers are not the same. So if she owns it inside her panel in whoever her domain ownership is, she goes in there. Now, and all she has to do is change the settings in there for her server. If it coincidentally is the same server that the once building our account is closed, because I had one closed from the beginning, it's no longer it's not going to be connected. She owns that domain. She should be able to reset it inside. Even use the secret code. You know how you have sometimes you have to do a code that it gives you to utilize the domain. She should be able to just go in her own panel and point it to wherever she wants because it's in her panel. You can even point
Yeah,
it
I agree. I agree with what she's saying, Jean, because she has ownership of that account that the domain name was registered under. So if it's no longer associated with Builderall, I mean, even if you still want to use it within Builderall, you go through the same process as you did before because currently it has no affiliation with it. And if you want to use it somewhere else, you know, you just do whatever you want to do with it. If you want to point it somewhere else, you can do that as well.
Yeah, so you could, in general terms, you could literally just take off the DNS settings, right, that you have there, and then you can redirect it to something else. But if you wanted to use that domain with your Builderall account and one of your Builderall websites, if that other account hasn't been completely shut down, like maybe it's just inactive and not completely canceled, then it might still be connected to her account. That's why I said you want to reach out to support. And also your name servers might be the same or might be different.
So she should point it back to the name servers of that domain account as if she was doing it on their account and let it propagate back to her, then repropagate it back to Builderall. It will clear and then it will reset itself. It's not going to still be attached. All she has to do is take off in her settings the Builderall name servers for now, wait 48 hours, and then put them back wherever you want them with your new setting as you've pulled that domain into your Builderall account, and I'm pretty certain it'll work.
You know how you can find out?
I agree with her. I think that Jean was just saying in case if she wanted to use it within Builderall again, there might be an issue that she might have to go through support for.
Yeah, because like let's say right now, since you know you have access to that domain name because it's yours, you go to Cheetah and you click on connect domain and you put that domain, and when you press connect, and if it tells you, oh, this domain is already connected, then that means then that account hasn't been disconnected yet completely. That's what I mean. But if it's completely disconnected, once you do that, it's not going to give you an error telling you that this domain is already connected to an account.
Okay, so I just have to check that if it's already free to be connected to some other DNSs, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
And if it is, that's when you can either just like how Stacey said, just go to DNS in the back office of your like Namecheap or wherever you purchased it and change the name servers to your name servers if they're different. If they're not, then support can just disconnect it from that other account that's canceled.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And guys, it has been past that hour. Thank you. That means it was a good day today then. Good night. Let me check.
It's just barely past, Gene.
Oh no, my internet. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. You were saying something, Lynn?
Oh, I was just saying it's just barely past the hour.
Half an hour after. No?
Yeah.
Very productive.
See any comments, any questions? Don't see. Okay. All right, guys. So I think that is it for tonight. We had a very productive and helpful day today. Yes. Okay, cool. So guys, that is it for tonight, our Friday night. Thank you everybody that's here. Stacy, Ricky, Mari, Lynn, Willie, and of course, Judy that was here, and Maria, and anybody else that's watching out there, whether you're watching right now live on the Facebook groups, or if you're watching the replay Make sure you guys ask your questions. Join us here every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, okay? Join us here, ask your questions, ask them live. I recommend that you do it live because sometimes I'm reading your questions and I might not get it, or you might want to show me, like we saw with Judy. She shared her screen and we were able to see and fix the issue. And it was just, as Stacy said, it was just the link. And it was a simple thing, HTTPS, and that's it. So come on here, join us live on the Zoom, ask your questions, and we'll do our best to answer it. And if I don't know it, that's why we have some amazing people here. They might know it, or if not, we'll collect our brains together and solve it together. All right, guys, so have an awesome night. Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you guys that are watching. Have an awesome weekend. Take care. And as always, don't forget, let's go build it with Builderall. Peace.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
God
And
bless.